I've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus?
It's an honor you remember me, Phynon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands, and a few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy.
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have. You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions. As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another. Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other— All right! Silence, please! We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
two friends! Don't stray too far away from us!
Stop panicking! As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet? Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must...
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Perhaps you both have impressive fighting skills.
An onion.
Nothing but a ball.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Open sesame. Watch a crumb.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to...
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, but we swear to you in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will...
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I am...
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain...
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our...
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods. But it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysos heirs.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while. Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know. The ancient gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end. To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end. The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins. It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How there's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times! Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. Three carved the heavens and the earth. Three wove the threads of fate. Three, they declared the world too unstirring. Hence wished endless laughter upon the us. You and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of you? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet loaded with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, forming the boiling river that flows through the...
Huh? Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get... These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get... Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here. I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps. See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful... Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very...
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akuma.
Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Watch it crow. You won't get away.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind. You're a stubborn one.
This trial is fitting.
Curiosity? Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
I've heard the call. Trinity is before me.
Allow me to purge the root. Time to cleanse the filth.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie!
It's you two. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies. Now they've gone mad. There's no need to panic. Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us.
I don't doubt your skills, but very well. But please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that—
Watch! No one will die!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith to honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking.
Woman in doubt, farewell.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many—
Snowy! We're back. Trian. We are Trinan. We are Treevy. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions! Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. Don't
worry! With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh! Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just...
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs. Well, let's keep on moving. Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Wanna guess?
Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver. Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
Curiosity, endless riddle.
Who are you?
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. You won't get away.
Cartonus!
Finon.
I'm glad that you're... As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizen?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders. The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins... You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never, as the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient.
Enough. The time for internal strife. Now,
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaya told me to stay out of it.
I don't need you to tell me that.
What's your name? Isn't that name also strange?
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess. Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon,
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
well, that isn't for me to decide. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood.
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. Akama. Chrysos heirs. What cowards. We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The stench of evil. Be of your body and mind.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
I heard the call. Head down, farewell.
Never seen perfection before?
This mortal.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Time for an overhaul.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand.
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, as Lady Aglaya instructed. No civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat. Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazer. What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is... There's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodied... Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Stand with me and become heroes! Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict. Stay strong! Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then things... Careful!
They look different from what I remember.
Weaker. So, more distorted?
Expand your thinking.
Will overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Be of your body and mind.
Heard the call. Mortal doubt, farewell.
I don't have time for this.
More. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Ha! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. What a crow.
Even gods can bleed. I'll extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Yeah.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
The truth. For everything in this world is bleeding.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Move. This is not the true Nikado. Just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as... Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden, just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, You have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin? Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead. What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely